Ready now.
On Monday, I got my phone stolen.
You're joking me? Forcibly?
Get. I'll let you guess. How do you think I got my phone stolen?
Like someone went past on a moped and took it out of your hand.
Got it.
You're joking?
It happened.
You know what happened to Joe Bohr as well, and he chased down the attacker?
Eh?
Yeah. And got it back.
What?
Wow.
What were they on?
He's
He's faster than a moped.
I don't know if they were on a moped or a bike, but like he lost it with the guy.
Good for him.
He had like bruised face and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, these were two young men with masked
Oh my god.
gloves, like in total black.
Yeah.
Two of them on an e-bike. That are silent. A silent e-bike. I'm on my phone. On the pavement, by the way. So I thought it happened. You read that they come past on the road.
Yeah.
They're on the pavement and they just and one smooth.
What did you
snatch.
say?
Nothing. I laughed. I couldn't believe it.
Where were
Paul,
you?
Kennington, which is quite a posh area. Borough.
Well, yeah, in parts.
In parts.
Yeah.
I was outside the Tommyfield pub practically.
Right. Yeah.
I was 30 seconds away. And they grabbed it. I thought it was someone I knew, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I looked up, and by the time I looked up, this bike was so fast. It was, I really don't know how
Didn't
Boar's
you
done
even
that.
shout wanker?
No, I just laughed. I was just laughing. It's like, you got incredible. I can't believe it's happened to me. I think my
I
life.
would not have laughed at that, would you?
What are you going to
Probably
do?
not, no. I would have been.
What are you
like,
by the way, I don't mean I went. I mean, I just.
Oh, like
Good.
typical.
Very good. Yeah, very good.
No.
Very, very, very good. You got me.
Very good. Yeah, no, that would really annoy
What
me.
were you gonna? What would you have done?
Can
Do you think?
Oi! He's got my. I shouted. He's got my phone. He's got my phone.
I just a bunch.
Stop him.
Yeah.
Was it busy?
There are a lot of middle class people kind of across the road that had witnessed
Let's
it,
not make this a class thing.
but they weren't going to do anything. Do you know what I mean? It
Well,
was you just
I mean, sometimes you'll be surprised by people.
these people. I think enjoyed what they had just witnessed.
They watched it.
I
Did
looked
anyone
up
come
and
over and
people
ask
you
if
could
you're
see.
all right?
No, absolutely not.
No.
London. It's London. I was in. I suddenly realised I'm in the London that you read about. I've seen people bash through the barriers. I've seen people walk into the shops, grab the sandwiches, and just storm out. I'm now. It's not the London you read about, and you go, "Oh, I don't actually see it." You go, "I'm in it." We are. Do you know what I feel like it? Have you seen? You know when they take a Shakespeare
You're in
film?
the London that America think London is like.
Yeah. You know when they remake a Shakespeare film
Yes.
for the modern day.
Yes.
London is now Dickensian again, but they've rebooted it. So you're in Dickensian London,
That's really funny.
but it's for the modern day.
Yeah.
There's no rule. It's lawless. I said to Grace, I said they were allowed to. You're allowed to take someone's phone. Do you think about what allowed means? Allowed means there are no consequences to your actions. That means you're allowed. You're allowed. There's no problem. There's no consequence to this. There is. I called the police. Not 999.
Was it open when they took it?
It was unlocked. Yes.
Right. So because they could just quickly then change the password.
You can't do that. Luckily, you
Right.
can't do that anymore because you still need Face ID to get
Right.
into your bank details, to get into your passwords. You need to be able to use Face ID to get into
So
it.
how quickly were you able to sort of change all of this?
I ran back to where I was, got on Find, which is 2 minutes away. I ran back.
Yeah.
So that must have looked quite weird to onlookers.
You got a fly buzzing around your head.
Oh, I see.
Is it gone?
I don't think it was just trying to nick your phone.
It's one of those London flies.
London fly.
It must have looked quite strange to an onlooker. Someone has grabbed my phone and cycled off in that direction.
And you've run in the other direction.
I've laughed and then run the other way.
They probably thought it was like a prank show.
Yeah, I know, yeah. So I ran into the office where I knew the person I was just with and went, quickly, my phone's been nicked. I need to get in to find my phone. Got in to find my phone and erase the phone.
I don't know if I'd know to do that.
Well,
To
you
be
do
honest, I
now.
wasn't.
Next time you're in London.
No one's going to nick my phone, mate.
It's a new. You've got one of the new Apple
They probably looked
Intelligence
and thought you're an
phones.
easy touch.
They definitely did.
I just, yeah.
Nothing I could do, and it's been torture. Got the new one,
Oh, what's that? What did you get?
the
Pro?
16 Pro, but not
Ooh.
Pro Max.
You should have got Pro Max.
No, I don't like the big.
No.
What's you got? You got a new phone
I've
recently.
got no idea. I think mine's a 16 Pro, maybe. I don't.
Oh, you got the same phone.
The Max is a. Why are you laughing at that? You think it's
It's
cute?
nice. Yeah. A matching phone.
What phone have you got?
I've actually got the 14 Plus. But now, what I will say about this phone,
Shit
is
phone, mate.
No,
No,
it's
one
no-
would I reckon they'd nick that and they'd come back, get halfway down the road, come back, chuck it at you. They'd be having a go. What the fuck is this? Wasting my time.
this is an excellent phone because it's not the Pro, so it doesn't use as much juice, and it's massive, so it's got a bigger
That
battery.
runs on juice. Where'd
Electricity
you get that
juice.
Oxford? From the fucking
How-
eco phone shop.
How long do your phone batteries last on
Not
average?
good. This is already
Too
not
long,
good.
if anything.
Too long?
Yeah.
This is already not good.
How
I've
long do you
had
reckon?
it for 1 day, and I've already noticed the battery power on this is lame.
Yeah, no, I have a problem with my battery power.
But how often are you having to charge? Do you
I
get-
reckon you'd have to charge. If you woke up and this was fully charged,
Yeah.
you would absolutely not get to the end of the day.
Oh, I would. I think you're on your phone more than me, in fairness.
It sounds
maybe if
it,
you're
yeah.
not on your phone
It's
as
terrible.
much, yeah.
Yeah, it's awful.
But mine doesn't. Mine wouldn't run out in a day.
Well,
That's
I think
pretty good.
I think
Yeah.
you're doing well.
Yeah, you
Well
must
done.
not be on your phone because this lasts me about a day and a half. And I'm
Wow.
on it a lot.
I've got stats because I put an app in ages ago, so I can't go onto my social media. I can unlock it and go in, but I don't use it that much.
Oh, fair play. That's
But
probably
well
why
done.
then. Yeah.
Opal.
Opal, yeah, it's not a great app really because you can just go. I'll pause it for a bit.
No, you can put it onto a difficulty level where you can't do that, but
I've
then
only
you can
got-
still delete the app.
Yeah,
You could always just delete the app, and then
Yeah.
you're back in.
I'll just do that.
I've just watched 3 series or something, and I didn't look at my phone once while I was watching it. Love
Wow.
Hate. Have you seen it?
No, but I think you
It's
did
on
mention it.
ITV. I was like, I don't think I've ever watched something on ITV in this fashion.
Is it the thing we talked about last? Where you Aidan Gillen?
Yeah,
Yeah. I still haven't watched
it's
it.
fucking amazing.
Maybe
And
I'll
it
give a
gets
go.
better. The first series is good enough for you to not stop watching it, but it's not. And then
Mm.
series 2 and series 3 are absolutely super.
Well, actually, last week, I told you about the box that I bought, and you
Yes.
picked me up on having recently not used it.
Oh, yeah.
the locks, and I that gave me a little push actually.
Yeah.
And I've been using the box again, and it's really good.
Yes.
I really recommend it. You seemingly don't need it.
Doesn't.
which is well
I
done.
don't think so. Yeah.
That's amazing. I want to ask this though,
Mm-hmm.
and he might know.
Okay.
When they've stolen your phone, bearing in mind my phone was unlocked, and I'm
Mhm.
praying to God these people don't have any idea who I am. They might get into my Instagram or something and start posting things that
Oh,
I
I'd
don't.
love that.
Yeah, but
I would absolutely love that.
Oh my God! Can you imagine?
I think that would be the highlight of my life. If
Can you imagine if they got into your WhatsApp? I
Oh,
mean,
God.
I'd say that is a cancellation that I am not coming back from.
we're gonna have to do another citizen's arrest. Oh, you're out, by the way.
Huh?
You're out. What are you on remand? Back on bail.
Well, I don't know. I was arrested by you two, so I mean,
We
you
were-
tell me.
But what?
Imagine that. Just a few reels of like, yeah, fucking you bunch of cunts. Oh, that'd be good.
What?
You wouldn't be able to. Oh, you're on there now. I was going to say you'd have to go on there and go. Sorry, my phone's been hacked. They go.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Exactly. What do they want? They don't want your bank details, do they? Are they trying to because they
Just sell
can't
the
anymore?
phone.
Yeah, I think it's to sell the phone.
So what are they going to do? Are they going to turn it off immediately? Because go to
Yeah.
find my iPhone and go, right, erase that. But they have to go online. That phone has to be taken either off airplane mode. They've either grabbed my phone and quickly put it on airplane mode, which means they have access to my phone and I can't get into it because it's on airplane mode. Or do they turn it off immediately? What?
Well, I know
They're
the
trying to
answer
get
to
into the
this.
mind of the criminal.
As unlikely as this seems, I'm going to throw this over to our expert.
Well, I am going to drop something here, and I don't want to be judged too hardly. And please don't
Harshly.
don't citizens arrest me again. We promise
You're
not to citizens arrest me.
I can't promise anything. It depends what happens.
You're on what's
Probation.
Yes. What does the president give?
Is
Immunity.
this going to? You're granting him impunity.
Impunity. Thank you.
For what I'm about to say.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Not from me.
Oh, so are you going to do a citizen's arrest?
I don't know what he's about to say.
Okay, this is
I
exciting.
I can't, in good faith, say that if he says something that needs.
I'd love you to citizens
Then it will have to.
I really
if I
don't
feel
want to
I
be
have to-
citizens arrested again.
Okay.
Well, okay, fine. I'll just say
Yeah.
I've stolen a phone.
What?
Yeah.
Paul.
No.
Assume the position, Mikey. Assume the position. I want your hands where I can see them.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Were you in Kennington last week?
No. I didn't steal it out of someone's hand. I didn't ride past them. I found the phone and I didn't return it to the owner because it was a good phone.
Did you know where the owner was? Could that have been
I
returned?
probably could have found out, but like
When I was running the bar, and you're lucky that I'm so tired today.
Thank you.
I mean, I can't get out of my chair.
I can't believe he's stolen a phone.
But when I was running the bar, people would sometimes leave, and this was the early days of mobile phones. This is like 1997.
What model phone?
I had a Nokia. It wasn't a 3310. It was sort of the one that was slightly better than that. And it
3330.
3510i maybe.
Not sure what it was.
Color screen.
It was fucking nearly 30 years ago.
Yeah, fair enough.
But the telescope,
wild.
it was like a purple sort of. Is it iridescent? You know, the sort of ones that sort of slightly change colour.
It is iridescent.
But it was matte, so it was quite nice.
Iridescent.
But anyway, and it was so easy then. I was just like, oh, I've got a new phone. Just took my SIM card out and put it in there. And,
Oh yeah, I guess they.
I mean,
Can I say in your look, phones?
A lot of drugs.
Served a different thing back then. They weren't.
it wasn't people's life work.
Yeah,
in it.
it wasn't you weren't stealing someone's mind. Those teenagers stole my mind.
Yeah, that's
You weren't
different,
locked out
isn't it?
of phone.
You took Snake.
Yeah.
You took a phone book and a game called Snake. That's all you took off them.
But at the time, it was an upgrade.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
And I do regret it now.
I think
As
you can
do I.
forgive yourself. You can't.
Why the
Was
fuck
it a
we did the
smartphone?
same thing? Why
Was it a
can't
Was it a smartphone?
It was an iPhone.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. You
But why?
can't steal an iPhone.
No, but in Paul's time, that was the same thing.
No, because it was never someone's mind. It was a phone book with Snake.
With their
You were
texts and
taking-
stuff on it, though, it's still their mind.
People. It took you 4 minutes to write a text.
No.
It was different. It was where
No,
are
I think,
you?
I think
it
we
wasn't.
both did the same thing.
You
The
didn't.
phone doesn't really matter. We both stole a phone.
Nope.
I did phone in a pub once and started replying to texts on it, and I do regret that for the purpose of a laugh.
Well, I'm confused. What do
So,
you mean?
like, we were in a pub years and years and years ago, and someone had left their phone on the table, and then people started texting it, and we were like replying to the text.
There was a time where people weren't locking their phone.
Yeah.
That
And
blinds
now
your
I
mind.
do occasionally think about it, go like, well, just why did you feel the need to do that?
It was funny.
It was funny. It was funny at the time.
It was funny.
Yeah.
at the time.
I did one of
You
those
could forgive yourself for that.
very
Young
recently.
and stupid.
I drank 2 bottles of wine the other week. This is so dumb. And one of those things where
not
you
like
think
you.
it's funny, but it's actually like really not funny at
Yeah.
all.
Okay.
What
This
did
is
you
my
do?
friend Miggs. I went on his
Miggs.
Miggs, the big guy, you've met him.
Oh, the sexiest man I've ever seen in my life.
Him. Yeah. We played a game when I was
What?
fucking hammered, where you scroll through someone's WhatsApp and then you go stop, and you stop on the thing, and you're allowed to send whatever you want to that.
I like that thing they do on Michael McIntyre's show.
Oh,
Send to all.
yeah, send to all. It was
Yeah.
basically that. But this isn't funny, by the way. Just a what? This is just the dumbest.
What's the name of the game? Is there
There
a
is
name?
no name. We just sort of did it.
The game with no name.
It's a game with no name. But I sent into his birthday chat. Oh, I said
Whose birthday, chat?
Miggs's birthday chat. He had a WhatsApp group. I didn't
Yeah.
realize what group I was on.
Oh, you're in the group.
I'm in the group. Everyone I know is in the group. There's about 100 people.
Everyone you know? I'm
Well,
not in the group.
Not everyone I know. A lot of people in Oxford. Are
How
in
many
the group.
people
You're
in
not in the
group?
Oxford crew.
Yeah.
True. How many people
You
are in
can
the
be
group?
if you want.
I don't want to be in the group.
If you want.
Thank you, though. Thank you for the invite, but that is a hard decline.
Fair enough. Probably about 100 people in this group.
100 people in a WhatsApp group. That's not a WhatsApp group, is it?
What is it then?
That's a WhatsApp army.
Yeah.
A WhatsApp group with 100 people
What are
in
you
it.
talking about?
Well, yeah, but if it was for a birthday party where you want to invite...
That's not a party, that's a festival.
He's a popular... It was mostly women.
I can see why you were in it. You fucking dirty rat.
Hello, everyone. I've got a
I was invited to the group.
Go on.
I actually regret bringing this up now because it's actually
I
really
really
embarrassing.
don't know 100 people. Go on.
All I did is I thought it would be funny to send a text in there as Migs saying, I'm thinking of ending it all. Can anyone reach out? And like in hindsight, that's
I wish
just...
you hadn't told me this.
Yeah.
Like, I was like...
I know, and I know how...
I did not see that coming. I would have thought it was going to be a picture of a dick and like, here's my dick, everyone.
I was fucking white wine wasted. I don't know what part of my head thought that'd be funny. I think I wanted his phone to go off.
Mikey, if you get through the recording of these 2 episodes without getting arrested again, it will be an absolute miracle.
In this, just in this day and age, and that message 10 years ago, I can see how he kind of that plays and why that's sent. In 2025, you can't send that message.
It was the dumbest thing I've ever done. I got so much shit. Miggs's phone was just pinging all night. Everyone was ringing him, going, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh my God, what have I done? What have I done?" My phone starts ringing, going, "What's happening with Miggs? Is he going to kill himself?" I'm like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
What did you say when they were saying that?
I don't know
I
what's
said
wrong
no,
with him.
it was a
he's
joke.
not seemed himself lately.
No, it was a joke. Like they're the idiot. It was a joke.
No, but that's what I mean. I was wasted. I was going, "Oh, sorry, it was a joke," and they're like, "But there's nothing funny about that."
No,
and I was like, "Yeah, good, yeah, fair point, actually." Yeah, I drank a lot.
I think you should be thrown out of the WhatsApp group first and foremost.
Blocked.
Yeah.
Well, I am still in it.
Sorry. So did you have to then write into the group, like kind of tail in between your legs? Hi guys.
No, I ran away. I completely ran away. I'm just not going to look at that group ever.
Sorry, you didn't put sorry, everyone. That was a poor, badly taken.
I think Miggs has, so it's okay. Everyone knows that he's not going to kill himself.
But you didn't actually have to.
I didn't want to because it's just so embarrassing.
Mikey, you've come in really hot today. You've revealed that you are a criminal and not a very nice man.
Yeah, I know.
You are a despicable human being.
That was the thing.
A really dark, evil, sinister sense of humour.
When you were drinking, and I know this is a thing, but like white wine is a different type of
That's
drunk
the worst.
to all of the drunk. Like I am not like that.
I don't want to think about the things
I mean,
I've
it's
done.
a well-trodden path, isn't it? You know, as soon as you sort of have 2 bottles of white wine, you start pretending that your friend's going to kill themselves. Yeah, hack. We've all been there.
It's a cliche.
Fair enough. Oh, you were drinking white wine. That is
Real cliche.
All right, yeah, I appreciate it.
I remember when I've been on white wine, I would just kind of stand on the banister on a Hammersmith Bridge and just say, "Hey, everyone, I'm going to end it." Yeah, we all had a laugh. Yeah.
White wine is the worst. The smell of white wine on other people's breath is rancid.
Yeah.
It's just like...
Yes.
Yeah. What I will...
It's also the
in
nicest.
sort of your defence, what I will say is when, like...
A joke gone wrong.
No, but like, you see people drunk on white wine are an unknown quantity.
Yeah, yeah. Like I was a different
When we went to see
person.
Liam Gallagher at Finsbury Park a few years ago, and the queue, quite famously, for the bar was huge because people were applying for the job to get a ticket and they were just turning up and then not doing their shift.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the queue for the bar was so long that everyone decided they were going to get bottles of wine instead of pints to get the job done quicker. Mm-hmm. And one of my mates should not have been drinking bottles of wine. I mean, I have never seen anyone so drunk in my entire life. It was a fucking absolute car crash.
Yeah.
And I missed Liam singing "Do You Want to Be a Spaceman," which I was really gutted about because as a result of this.
White wine is what would make me
Just
wee
for
the
anyone
bed.
that has questioned if I can go through an episode without mentioning Oasis, there it is. Ding. That's your bingo card sorted today.
Great. That's what we want. White wine, there would be a night, if I for some reason, mixed white wine and whiskey, which could happen very easily, that's me, I've wet the bed. That's me going, yeah, I'll wet the bed tonight. Yeah, there you go. There's the
Yeah, interesting. Actually, white wine.
Totally.
Will make me piss the bed,
I worked it out. After several years, I kind of finally went, I think it's whiskey and wine. And if I do those two things, I wet the bed.
Yeah.
Little wee wee.
I think I can narrow it down, but
White wine actually made me sperm the bed twice. Like the two times I had.
Excuse me?
The two times I drank a lot of red white wine, I had wet dreams while I did it.
lovely.
And pissed the bed. So
Nice.
I pissed
2
and
in
then-
1. Lovely.
Yeah.
Killed 2 birds
Grand
with
slam.
1 week.
Yeah, and that's from white
With
wine.
one
I
penis,
think.
right?
When was the last time you had a wet dream?
Ooh.
You two wet dream a lot, and I don't do it at all.
No,
I've
don't
not had
wet
one for
dream
years.
Yeah, but when I was a bit younger, I did. Not frequently, but like once a month or something. I'd have a little sperm
Once
in
a
my
month?
pants. Yeah, something like that.
That's
yes.
quite regular.
Yeah, you horny
Yeah.
bugger.
I was very horny. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Randy Mikey.
Yeah.
Showbiz Randy, Showbiz Mikey.
Yeah.
But my phone, I can go on. Find my phone, and I can see where they are. They're in Holloway, and I called the police, and I said, sorry, I don't know how this works, but I can tell you exactly where they are. If anyone's, this is what I actually said. These are my exact words to the policeman. If anyone's nearby, they could just pop round and get my phone for me. That would be nice.
What did they say?
No. He goes,
It's
no.
just-
He went, no, we've got too many emergencies. So, and this is how he said it. This was his exact tone. So we're not going to go around to grab one person's phone. And I went, okay, thought so. Thank you anyway. Cheers. Bye. So go back to that thing of you're allowed. If the
Well, haven't they sort of stopped arresting people for shoplifting now? Is
Yes.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I'm in it. This isn't a thing you read about. I can go, yes, I've witnessed it. Someone just going in, grabbing all the stuff on the shelves and walking out, and the security guards go, don't know what to do. It's lawless.
I acted like you didn't get arrested for shoplifting as a young man, to be fair.
But didn't you still do it? Weren't you still discreet?
I was.
Yeah.
No. What I would do is I used to just walk out with it as if I'd paid. That was my kind of...
Yeah, that's
I did that as well.
But again, that you're still disguising it. There was a it was classy. There was a class
Yeah.
to it.
Well,
You
there
still
was a
got
girl I
arrested
knew
for
who
it.
is now a lawyer. I won't name her, but her nickname was Naughty Girl. And she was an incredible shoplifter. To order. Like, you go, I want a pair of these, like, Levi 501s or something. Should be off. She'll be back 10 minutes
she's
later
one of
with the pair of jeans.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
We had
Did
people like that
you
at
have to
school.
buy them, or she was just kind of
Yeah, but like for not much money.
They're still at my mum's house in the loft. I stole every WW at the time F video from 1997 to 2000.
Right.
All stolen. All in my loft.
Yeah.
I used to absolutely love it.
How did you do it?
You go in, you rip the tags off, and then the next day you would return,
All of
and the
this sort of
tags,
stuff.
yeah, and the tags were off, bang, and you're out there. What's the
What the
confusion?
hell are you talking? What tags on a video?
Yeah,
The security
VHS
tags.
tapes, the security tags.
Maybe I'm too young. I don't even remember videos.
Well, I was not surprised. Yeah,
That's the point. That's the part of the story you're struggling with. Videos.
I can't think where the tag is on a video.
It was like at the bottom of the cassette.
Oh, like the little
There's a
white
tape-
thing.
Yeah, with the code.
oh, I
and what you
see.
do is you just peel it off,
Yeah.
and then you put it back, and then you turn up the next day. In the
Why'd
bag,
you put it
off
back?
You go.
Why don't you just peel it off and walk out with the video?
Because what's going to happen is they're going to be watching you. You're going to be taking a bit of time because you've got to peel these things off. They're going to get you. If
Oh,
they
I
see you put it back,
see.
you're just looking and browsing. Well, there's nothing to worry about. Then you go in the next day, you just grab the video. You've nicked it. They've not had time to see that you look suspicious.
What if someone buys the video?
Then you got a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a wrestling video, and so they haven't. Also, and this is probably, I've told you about this, like OCD or something. When I was a teenager, I'd go to HMV. Have I told you this about the Friends videos?
No.
Do you remember this? Of the sides of VHSs,
Right.
if you were collecting a series or a film franchise, they would then make a picture. So the whole of, if you had all of the Friends videos, it would spell out Friends and it would draw out the city
I
of
remember
New York,
that.
Manhattan.
That was quite a popular thing for people to have in their houses.
Right.
I do actually remember.
So
Not
they
me,
wouldn't
I
be in
should add.
order. Yeah, not you.
No.
They would be out of order, and I would go in HMV and I would put them in order. That's what I loved to do.
Why didn't you just get a job there? You could have got paid for that.
I tried to, and I could never get the job.
Oh, really? What, the one in Churchill Square?
Well, when it was up Western Road, and then again, at Churchill Square, and the manager.
I'd love to have worked in HMV.
Same. Absolutely.
Yeah.
He came up to me, he said, "Right, come on, off we go." And I went, "What?" And he went, "Come on, we're going. I know what you're doing." But what are you talking about? He went, "You're still doing the videos."
The early day equivalent of I've been kicked out for laughing. You know those people.
yeah.
I've been kicked. I've been kicked out for laughing. Is it, were you just laughing, or were you being an annoying?
Yes. But when I showed him, I went, no, I was just putting them all in order, and I showed him all of the Friends videos in order, and then whatever was next to it, Frasier videos, and I'd put all of them in order. He just went, oh, sorry, I'll carry on, and I just carried on putting all the videos in order. Doesn't that mean I've got something?
OCD, maybe?
Is that OCD?
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
You go into a shop and you put the things in order, even though they're not yours, and that's just what you went into the shop to do.
It is weird, but I can see the appeal a little bit. Like, I like Uniqlo because of the colour coordination.
Well, how do you mean? Do you shop at Uniqlo?
I don't shop at Uniqlo. I occasionally go in there and buy stuff.
Oh, but you know what I mean? It's laid out very nicely, isn't it? Like, they'll have like the black hoodies, the blue hoodies. It's all very like neat and nice. Yes. I do like that. I do get what you mean.
Okay.
But would you go in and put them in? You wouldn't start cleaning it out.
No, that's fucking weird.
No. Have you ever done anything like what I'm talking about? Or is it just too weird?
No. Maybe if I'm in someone's house and they're like, and their a photo in a frame is a little bit off, I might just like move it to position.
Yeah.
That would annoy me. That you were doing that in my house.
What?
I mean, I think OCD is multi kind of symptomed, isn't it? I mean, mine is germs. Like Julian Dean, I don't know if you've spent any time with him, but he will kind of like he wouldn't have this.
Oh, go on.
Absolutely no
Comedian
way.
Julian Dean of TVI fame.
If you had OCD, you would like he'll just sit. So by the time you leave, you're like, mate, what? He'll just kind of
arrange everything.
Yeah.
So that's there.
But like to a level of like, it spends the whole time, you know, going like this.
That's so annoying. That's so annoying.
A teenager, I wouldn't touch like light switches or door handles.
Okay, so that's your thing.
Yeah.
What about your thing?
An OCD thing.
Always been like that, Paul?
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to it, and it's weird, I know, and I've said it before, but like...
4 fingers up the bum.
Yeah, it is cleaning my bum. Like, cleaning my bum, I'm very OCD about. Like, I can't...
Have you ever sort of cleaned it in the mirror?
I've looked at it in the mirror, for sure, yeah, definitely.
I think that's what Paul wanted out of that question.
Have you not done that? Looked at your anus?
No, I don't think I have, actually.
Oh,
certainly not recently.
No.
Yeah. I don't do it now.
Yeah, not in living memory. In memory, like living memory.
Right.
Living memory?
Yeah, living memory.
Yeah. I was probably like 25-ish. Wasn't yet that young, but...
You were 25.
What did it look like?
Horrible. Yeah.
That's the worry, isn't it? I don't look because I don't think I'm going to like what I see.
That's the thing. Never look at it, actually. Because it kind of...
You can't go back.
Yeah.
You've opened Pandora's box.
seeing your own anus and going, that's a shame.
Yeah.
It is a shame.
That's a real shame.
Anyone that's ever seen my anus now...
What have you seen that looks similar?
Sort of like, I don't know, like Osama bin Laden pouting, maybe.
What?
But you know,
Hairy,
like a scraggly...
hairy.
I actually done this once. I've taken I took a picture of my anus.
Excuse me?
The hair around my anus looks mildly similar to the sort of patchy facial hair that I have around my mouth. So,
are you saying that you look like your anus?
If you like,
my
into the room backwards, we wouldn't notice the difference.
Well, I sent Jim.
Mikey. They go, he's got short, hasn't he? Oh, bloody hell, it's his bum. You go, turn round. Sorry, guys.
And if he walked in face first, we'd go, Mikey, put some trousers on.
Yeah. Mikey, put your arse away, mate. Oh, sorry. It's difficult to tell which end we're talking to.
I sent Jim a picture of my anus and said...
You sent your brother a picture of your anus.
Not the worst thing he's ever sent to a WhatsApp group.
and I said, blowing you a kiss goodnight. He had no idea. I told him like a week later.
He thought it was your face.
He thought it was my lips going.
Wow.
Because it looked so similar. It's crazy. Anus looks like lips, honestly. Pouting lips.
So would you say you've got a face like an arse or an arse like a face?
Yeah, what if we slap it?
Yeah, which do you think it is?
It's not me, by the way.
Because now I look at you, no,
hang on a second. You think that if Paul sent me a picture of his lips, I would... if he sent me a picture of his bumhole, I would think he was sending me a picture of his mouth.
If I sent a picture of my arse and said good night, you would know it was my arse. I don't think you go, there's Paul's face. I think you've got a slightly arsey face. Or a slightly facey arse, which I don't know. Depending on who you are and what your relationship to you is, that's probably more scary. I mean, I'm assuming you've been pegged. You strike me as a
No, I haven't been pegged.
But
I don't know what that reaction has come for.
Yeah.
You are absolutely
It's
the
shock.
sort of-
Why do you assume I've been pegged?
because you're the sort of person that would do that.
Totally.
What does that mean?
You're a peggy.
You're a peggy. You've had fingers up there. You're
I've
you're
had
very
fingers up there,
sexually
not a
liberal.
fucking
That's why.
dick.
I
Or
think
a
your
fake
nickname
dick.
should
It was
be
a plastic dick.
Peggy Sue. You seem like
Peggy Muggy.
someone that would be pegged.
I reckon if...
So if someone were to peg you,
Yeah.
not for the first time,
It
and they
would be,
came
but-
toward you and they're like, my God, his arse looks like his face.
I guarantee you, obviously we're not going to do it.
Do you have a cap on it?
I slept-
A rolly out of the...
I reckon if I stuck a rollie in it, that would...
I slept with Mikey, and you want to know something incredible about him? He can actually talk out of his bumhole.
I reckon if you both took pictures of your anuses right now...
I'm not going to do
obviously, we're not going to do it, but I think your anus would match your face in some way.
Like
I
dogs
reckon-
looking like their owners.
Yeah, I think yours would have like stubble round it, and I
think so?
picture you as someone with quite a clean anus, if I'm honest. So
Yeah, thank you, mate.
that's all right.
I've got a cute tush.
We're not talking about that search. We're talking about
The a-hole.
the eye
Yeah.
of the storm.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be...
All right. Well,
I mean, I think
I think it would.
clean.
I think it would look like someone has stepped on a brain.
Whose?
Yours.
Why?
Because you're saying you don't think it will look pretty.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's been under the knife.
for the hemorrhoids.
It might look like
yeah.
like an ex-gangster.
You didn't look at your arsehole when you had piles. Interesting.
Just
I
left them to it, mate.
Fair enough. Okay.
Let them up there at it.
Hey guys, there's a picture of my bumhole with piles. Does it look like my face with acne?
Do you think they have like bum humour in there? They go, oh, look at this one. Looks like they're sort of like making faces with it and stuff while you're like knocked out unconscious.
I reckon they're doing what Mikey's doing again. Look how much it
Do
looks
you think
like
they're
his
sort of
face.
going, oh look, this one looks a bit like Homer Simpson?
I would be if I was doing that.
You would,
Yeah.
huh?
100%. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, you would, wouldn't you? Can't help but just laugh at people's.
It's like gallows humour.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway.
I did feel like you're vulnerable, aren't you? Then you're sort of going into. You meet the guy. It's like, hi, I'm the person who's going to be in charge of your arsehole today. You won't know anything about it. I mean, you don't know anything about it. You're awake, and then you're awake again, and you're in pain.
I'm terrified of it.
Do you think there is a pretty bumhole?
I've seen some. Oh, I've seen some, mate. I've seen some very pretty arseholes.
Have you been watching me shower again?
Not yours.
Shame.
I will back that up. They're pretty bumholes out there.
Okay, you sounded like a local radio DJ. I will confirm there are some pretty arseholes ever.
Yeah.
Anyway, next up we got Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. Stay tuned to Oxford FM with me, Mikey the Pervert.
Text it to 5640 to show us your pretty bumhole. We want to see the nicest bumholes out there.
We'll be taking text today. Have you seen a pretty arsehole? Or do you think indeed arseholes look like their owners?
Of course, make sure you don't send in any pictures of your lips. We want to see those actual bumholes. Don't try and trick us. We want to see the bumholes.
But can I just add something to this? I didn't know. You know when you bleach your ass?
No.
You know of people that bleach
Yes,
their ass?
but I don't know what that entails. But yes.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought you're bleaching the hair on the arse to make it blonde. You're not. You're actually bleaching the arse.
Why would you bleach the hair?
So that
So that your mum could look like Gary Barlow in 1992.
fuck is wrong with you?
Well, so that the hair is like not stand out, so it
You're
blends in
gonna
with the
perm
skin.
Yeah, just like you're giving your arse hair a hairdo.
Bleach the
aren't you?
hair on your bumhole so you look like Simon Brodkin.
The only time I've heard of bleaching stuff, it's been hair, so I just assumed they're bleaching the hair.
Clothes, bathroom
I
floors.
was going to say the sink.
the toilet.
Bleaching stuff on your body.
Do you bleach your toilet? That's a definite no.
No, it's not.
You
It's
have
a-
to bleach your toilet.
He doesn't.
So sometimes I've run out recently.
Well,
I'm
probably
using
would've-
How
lime.
recently? when did you last replace that bleach? Be
Well, I've
honest.
started just using lime scale remover, and I'm pretty sure it does the same
I've
thing.
started using toothpaste. When did you run out of bleach?
Oh,
I reckon it wasn't this year.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Yeah, but I've probably never have had bleach in this new house, if I'm honest. Maybe have had bleach. but-
Is there a What's Upset You Now challenge where the loser has to go and get their bumhole bleached? I don't know why I
No, I'm
suggested
not doing
this.
that. I'm not doing that.
You're not doing that?
No.
You've got to have some...
I've got some boundaries. I just don't want. Yeah.
What if that was the forfeit for the golf?
Well, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
So,
But if we did beat you at golf, you
Oh
would.
man, I tell you what, I played at the weekend. So I went to Ireland for my mate's 50th. Foot golf. It is amazing. So it's golf, but with a football.
Oh, and a
So
big
it's the
hole.
same. It's like a par 4. So you've got a. I mean, yeah, I was not good at it, but it was good fun.
That does sound fun.
so essentially free kicks kind of thing. It's like a free kick game.
Well, so you look at it and go like, right, I'm going to sort of give this. So some holes are longer than others. You've got to get it down there. It's like fucking hell. Some of them are like 500 yards. It's like,
Now that I would play.
yeah, it's
Yeah, that
good
does sound
fun.
Do you
actually.
don't play that on a golf course though, do you?
It was a foot golf course. So there was
There's
a
a
golf course and a foot golf course.
Sorry, how big is foot golf that it's got its own course? Is this a big thing that I've not
Yeah.
heard about?
It's a big thing. Yeah.
Have you heard of foot golf?
Never, but
I've not heard of foot
typed
golf.
it into Google, and there seems to be quite a lot of sites around.
Yeah. There'll
almost
be one near
to
here,
us.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Can we do that instead of golf?
I'd be, mate, I tell you what, I was playing it. I was like, I'd quite happily do this every day. This is fun.
And you would do that.
Is
as
there
the
one near
challenge
here?
yeah.
instead.
Is
I'm
there
not
one
gonna
near
get
here?
my arse bleed.
That's the thing.
I mean, that's the thing. Right, shut the computer. There's no point in looking at this then if you're not going to get your arse
We're
bleached.
stopping the pod. It's not happening anymore. Paul won't get his arsehole bleached. Is there one near here?
There will be, yeah.
It's one in Southampton.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff you don't know about. There's so many towns. when
It's
you're driving through England,
amazing.
and you go, where are all these places?
We also went horse racing on Sunday.
Tell us on a Patreon.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah,
If you want to hear this story, you have to come over to Patreon.
Which you can do now. All you have to do is
Bleach your arsehole.
and then after send us a photo.
We are
Has to
only
be-
accepting new subscribers with bleached anuses. Or people that have taken a photo of their arse in the mirror. They're the only two.
Body Blue, welcome.
Yeah.
You can do that. Yes, head over to patreon.com/WUYN, become an Unhappy Monday now, and you'll be able to see us in a few seconds. Or you could just tap the link that's below on whatever you're listening to this on, or if you're watching on YouTube, just tap the link, it'll take you to the Patreon, and there's lots. I mean, there's over 100 hours of free content.
More than that.
Well,
Might be
it's not-
200 hours.
Yeah.
Almost 200 hours.
Almost 200 hours. Come and join
about
us
200.
and become an Unhappy Monday now. And also, it's a good way to support the pod so that we can keep doing it. All right. If you're not subscribed, we'll see you next week. But if you are, we'll see you in 3, 2, 1.